Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Tuesday edition of The Faith Room.
Good
It's
morning.
morning, y'all. Come on in. How's everybody doing? What's
It's
up?
another day. What up?
Did you freeze?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Mhm. I ain't think I froze. Did I
Well,
freeze?
your voice went away.
Okay. I was just waiting on you to respond. Good morning, Cherie.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Rosa, what's your shirt? What's the shirt game today?
It's Black History. Wait a minute. So we naming all the women
Please
who
don't
have made.
fall.
You see?
All right. All right. Rosa, Maya, Shirley, Cherie.
Whoop, whoop.
I love it. I love it, girl. Come on in, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
History.
It's Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Tuesday teaching, Gina Lou said.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Gina.
Let's go. Cherie, I'm going to start this tagging party so we won't on here too long trying to tag and share.
All right.
So you go on and do that.
Let me handle up.
What's going on? Good morning, Clarissa. Good morning, KB. What's up,
Hey,
Courtney?
y'all.
Good to see you this morning. Come on in, everybody. Good morning to you and to yours and to this beautiful Tuesday. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I'm choosing, Cherie, to rejoice and be glad in it. Can you hear me okay, Cherie? And my voice?
You're good. Don't
My
touch
voice is
nothing.
good. Don't touch a thing. All right. I ain't
Don't
touching
touch
a thing.
nothing.
Good morning, Lady Rose. Trailblazing Tuesday, she said, Cherie. Trailblazing.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. We got a birthday, Cherie.
Linda Cooper.
Got a birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right.
Happy
I know you don't want to tell
birthday,
us.
Linda. Y'all give Linda some birthday love today.
Nothing
Happy
here
birthday.
around that sun, honey.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, Linda.
Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your day.
Yes. Celeste, good
Elder
morning.
Joe Chapman's birthday is
All
today.
right, let me put that up. Elder Joe, let's
Happy
go.
birthday.
You got to give him a little something, Cherie.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Hey, somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Turn up. What's up, Christine, Kendra? Good morning. Y'all, let's tag. Let's go. We're at 103. Come on. We're not going to stay long on the tag party today. We typically start at 10 minutes, but let's go to work today because
it must be raining in San Diego. Kim says it's a take out your umbrella Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a little rain today, a little chilly.
We have beautiful sunny skies, expected highs in the 70s today.
Man, God is real. That's all I'll say about that. God is
one season from other.
Right. God is real. Come on in, y'all. Good morning.
Yes, God.
Tag away. Let's go.
Yes, God is real. He's real in my soul. That's an old hymn.
Take us back, Cherie. Take us back to church.
Huh?
Take us back to church. Good morning, everybody. Sherry Hall, good morning to you. Renee, it's 16 degrees. Where you at, Renee?
Where?
Renee says 16 degrees. Wherever she at.
Hey, Clayton, girl. Where you at? Denver, Colorado? Montana?
Right. Where you be?
Wyoming?
Where you at? Let me see what she say. Maybe Chicago. That sounds like Chicago weather. Happy birthday. We got another birthday.
Who?
Ferris, Minister Ferris, who's one of our ministers.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Ferris.
Connecticut. Okay.
Connecticut, that'll do it. Say no more. Connecticut would do it. Y'all tag away. Come on, let's go. Let's tag.
Ohio ain't no joke either. It's cold air.
I lived in Cleveland. I already know. I lived in Cleveland. 17 in Wisconsin. Where the cat says Cherie still has whatever she drinks. Oh, yeah. She's something going on with her. I don't know if it's I don't know. I ain't gonna even speak on it. But all I know is there's a teddy bear with a slit throat. There's a teddy bear.
I asked you not to send me no teddy bear. I told you I didn't want no darn teddy bear.
Dad, did you see the teddy bear that was murdered yesterday? Then cut the bow tie off and the neck.
Your fault. You shouldn't have.
Then cut the bow tie off and the neck. Y'all seen that?
Keep the bears alive. Don't send them my way.
She had me rolling yesterday, man. Cut the bow tie off and the bears and cut the bear's throat. Unbelievable.
I couldn't wait to get out of class yesterday. I saw it before I went in, and I did not have time to come up with a master plan before I had to get in class. Oh, but y'all should have seen me hit that leave this group button.
Listen, that was so hilarious. You entertained Facebook world yesterday. He pushed, I pushed over the edge. Y'all think so? Man, listen.
Let me tell you something about me. I don't bother nobody. Okay?
You don't bother nobody.
I don't bother nobody. But in the world try to be, don't let nobody bother me.
I got you.
Okay.
Y'all, let's get to 200. Come on. We're at 161. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 200. And we have 4 or 5 more minutes before we start. Come on, y'all. Let's do this.
Hey, Pastor Burse. Good morning.
Donald Burse in the room. Let's see. She said what she said. Yes, she did. Angel rolling. Michaela laughing. Trey laughing. Gina. Elder ain't the Uno baby. Man, listen.
The Uno baby. Oh, Elder ain't.
Somebody say the Uno baby. 30 degrees in Hyattsville, Maryland. 30 in Maryland.
30, wow. What's the temperature here? I think we're probably in the high 40s or 50s right now.
Man, that's crazy. Courtney laughing. Look at Courtney. Courtney rolling. You still got them laughing. I don't bother nobody, and I don't want nobody bothering me. That is hilarious. Come on, y'all. Tag a few more people. That's what Pastor Nate doing. When I get silent, I'm tagging. When I get silent.
Terry Mosley has a question about Cash App. I keep asking about Cash App. Is it Tasha Clark? It is not. It is the Faith Room.
The Faith Room 1.
Sign the Faith Room 1.
Let me put it up there,
Cherie. You see somebody named Tasha. If you see Faith Room Ministries, you are sending your money to the wrong place.
Let me put it up. Somebody want to sow today.
You should see Pastor Nate. Is your picture? Is it your picture?
I don't know. No, it's the Faith Room logo, I think.
No, it ain't the logo. Otherwise, they wouldn't be confused.
The Faith Room 1. That's it. Let me see. All right, be a blessing. Go ahead. And we're excited about that. Come on in, everybody. We have a couple more minutes and we're going to start, y'all. Come on. Tag away. Make them mad this morning. Tag them.
Okay, it's the logo, but they can see your.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the logo with your picture on it.
Cool. Tag away, y'all. Let's go. Tag away. Cherie, how you looking on your end? We're at 173 live.
You know, I can't see.
That's cool. All right, y'all, tag away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a great day, Cherie.
Absolutely.
No drama, no stress, and no
mess.
No mess.
Ever.
Drama will
since day one.
Drama will keep messing with you if you keep messing with it. I ain't fooling with it.
I don't do drama.
Life too short. Drama is high school stuff.
Juvenile.
She talking about you, Cherie. That's elementary school.
Just tell her to say my name right.
Say your name right.
Get it right.
Cherie, isn't it amazing when you see your maturity? When you just just don't even bother you. Cherie, you remember when who didn't like you mattered? It's just, for me, it's not that I want people.
Who didn't like me, who talked about me, who said this. Child.
Listen, listen, life is so doggone short. Y'all can have that.
Running, trying to chase lies and trying to chase down who said, I heard you said so-and-so about me. I heard you did this, and I heard, girl.
You see what Burse said? 1,000 return on the seed.
So, family, so. Listen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Never go wrong sowing in good soil.
Good ground.
Mm-hmm.
Good ground. Come on, y'all. Tag away. We almost here. No drama, no mess, no stress, Vonda. I receive it, sister.
Yes.
I receive it. All right, how we looking, Cherie? I'm gonna start we're at 180. 20 more people, y'all. We'll start. We'll start at 200.
Let's get 20 more people in here.
20 more. We'll start at 200. And
They're
I'm
coming
tagging away on my end. Everybody is saying thank you, Pastor Nate. And listen, the tagging can stop when you follow the page and turn on your notifications. If you're in YouTube, you know what to do. X out, like the video right now, and then go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notification. Hit that bell to the right. And then if you're on Facebook, Cherie, they can follow and they can like
our page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then turn on your notification. Y'all, that's how we do it over here. That's how we do it over here. So make sure you do that. That's very important, guys, that we have that fellowship. So come on in. All right, y'all, we're at 185. Cherie, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Listen, if you would be so kind, hey, everybody, man, they coming in. Lean on God Tuesday, Hugh said. Lean on God Tuesday.
Can I go out for a minute? I have a candle lit and it's bothering me bad.
No problem, my sister. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. We'll see you in a little bit. All right.
Wait, I don't know how to let myself out. This ain't.
All right, let me remove yourself. All right. Let me remove her. Because we don't want no cameras. We don't want no fire in Cherie's house. So we're gonna let her do that. All right, y'all. We have a good discussion today. We're gonna finish up some of the discussions we had on yesterday. And we're gonna get into some new content today. So I'm excited about that. We're getting some new content today. And so get you something to write with as we just dive deeper in the word. So I'm excited about that. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And hope everybody's good. Y'all tag a few more people to like the video. That's right. Like the video on YouTube. That's it, KJ. Like the video on YouTube. Like it. Listen, if you're going to Vegas, get excited, get hype. I hope your crew ready to go. We are preparing. We will be having intense meetings over the next several weeks in preparation for discussion. JB hit me up yesterday. Jerica's going to be in the building, making sure that everything was right. And so I'm excited about that. So go ahead, guys, and get ready. You know, we're going to have a great time. And I'm excited about, you know, what the Lord is going to do in Las Vegas. Cherie, you ready for Vegas?
I think I am.
Man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And I want everybody to just begin to pray that God will cover the conference. Like no sickness, no issues.
Nothing.
As we go about moving in Vegas, going to be a lot of people there, that God is going to protect us. Y'all go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray that God would just shower his love down on our life. I believe he would do that, Cherie. Good morning, Nicole Herring. Good morning to you. All right, y'all, let's go to work today, and people will come in as they come in. On yesterday, we had a motivational Monday, and we talked about, we talked about so much yesterday, Cherie. Mm-hmm. It was a love edition, and we began to define love. There are different types of love, Cherie.
Right.
And we got out of the gate yesterday because, well, first of all, Cherie, you want to remind the people why it's important to know the types of love? I want to remind them of that because we talked about the importance of knowing that when you say I love you, we use it so loosely. Mm-hmm. But all love ain't the same love. That's what I'm saying.
No. And so, you just need to know where you're operating, which vein you're operating out of, where to apply the love. You don't love your friends like you love your spouse or your mate. You don't. There are different kinds. You know, there's and we'll get into more. I think we only covered eros, right?
Yeah.
And the phileo.
Yeah, we got eros, and we got a little bit of
erotic love, and then the brotherly love. I think those are the two we covered, but there are a few more. Right. And so you just need to know. It's good to know which way you're operating out of. I don't love my man like I love chicken and dumplings. You know, it's just
that's a difference.
Different. Yeah.
Good illustration there, Cherie. one of the things we did mention too, I think it's worth repeating, that opposite sex relationships doesn't always have to be sexual in nature.
Yeah.
I think the stereotype is a man and a woman can't be platonic friends.
Yeah.
I mean, just friends, Cherie. No hanky panky, just friends. So stop reading into relationships that that you don't know about, because everything is not erotic. All right, let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Don Burr said nothing can be worse than being locked in the wrong love. That's so true. Locked into the wrong love. All right, so we're going to move forward, Cherie. I want you to deal with this next one. There's another type of love that shifts a little bit from the erotic and the storge. It's all pronounced different. Tomato. Some pronounce it storge. But
Storge is what I
storge. So I want you to explain the storge love. And we don't have to stay long on this, but there's erotic love. There's philia. There's that affectionate love that doesn't involve sexual impulse, but that's love between good friends, love between someone you respect. That's what that means. All right, Cherie, you want to deal with that next one?
Okay, so here's another one we want to introduce, storge, and that's familiar or familial, if you will. This is the love the family feels for each other. So it's like, the love a parent has for a child type of love, or sibling love, or the love you have for your aunts and your uncles, your cousins. It's a very strong bond that's not easily broken. So there is a particular love just for family, and it's called storge. Well, they ain't got no all that.
Yeah,
Greek, okay. That's
it's Greek. Yeah, and it's a family love. And so how you love philia is a little bit deeper when you get into the storge love, all right? The love you have for your brother, the love that you have for your sister, the love you have for your parents, the love that a mother has for a child. Yeah. All right? And that's just very powerful to understand. Then Cherie, we'll get into this one. Y'all, this is good. This school right here, because I think we want you to leave knowing that when somebody say, I love you, you need to be sure that you understand what type of love that may be. Okay. So when you hear, I love you, nobody ain't trying to flirt with you. It's just, listen, I admire you. Come on, Cherie, you know I'm telling the truth. I admire you and I respect you. He said he loved me. She say, oh, she moving. No, I love you, man. So that's just very important. Here's another one that I think is very powerful. An enduring love, pragma. You want to deal with that one, Cherie?
Pragma love is a practical kind of love that stands the test of time. The kind of love a couple has after 50 years of marriage. They still want to kiss. They still want to hold hands. So it's a love that it's enduring.
It's an enduring love.
We're gonna make it through this.
That's important. Cherie, we love sometimes when it's convenient to love.
Yes.
And we love when things are going smoothly in the relationship. This is bigger than romantic relationship. I think you can deal with this type of love in just common day relationship, a love that endures.
Yes.
I want to ask that question. Is your love enduring love? Love, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, love suffers long. Love is patient. Love is kind. It's an enduring love. And sometimes the cutoff game is so strong, man. If you mess with me one time, you got one time. You say it all the time. You got one time. You got one time to mess with me. But I love that. Thank you, T, for putting pragma, enduring. Get the word pragmatic. It's enduring, stands the test of time. The kind of love. Listen, can you look back over your life and say, you know what? The people who are still riding with you, here's what makes it so powerful. It hadn't always been smooth.
Yeah.
They got on your nerve. You got on their nerve. They done did some stuff to you. You done did some stuff to them. But guess what? Y'all endured that thing. It's enduring love. Where's the endurance now, Cherie? Where's the endurance
It's
now?
not convenient. It's not happening.
Come on, man.
That's the society we live in. It's all about me and what I want, what I need. So if you're not fulfilling my needs, then I'm chunking the deuces. I ain't got time. Go find somebody else. That's kind of
listen, that's not healthy. That's not cool. And I go right back to the cross. I go right back to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus endured us.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. All the stuff. Come on. Don't log off. All the stuff we put Jesus through.
Come on.
And he didn't cut us off.
Yeah.
What? Okay. And so, Cherie, do you believe sometimes we can end relationships prematurely because we haven't?
Yes, again, because it goes back to you ain't doing, or you know, I think every relationship is gonna hit a rough patch, whether it's romantic, friendships, familial. We all gonna hit. It ain't gonna be easy peasy, happy clappy all the time, and so that's where the testing comes. And so when I don't want to take the test, I retreat, I run. We got some track stars in here. We run every time stuff don't go our way. And we just running and create a new relationship. And that's not healthy. And guess what? You ain't going to ever mature and grow as a person. You're not going to mature in your love walk because you don't know how.
Come on, Cherie.
Every time adversity hits, you leave.
Come on, Cherie.
That ain't hot. That's not that.
Right. We got to deal. How many of you had to endure some things because it was a pragma love? How many of you could say, you know what, I've been doing? They laughing at track star, but you telling the truth, Cherie. Track star, run it. That's so good. You're absolutely right. Correct. Okay, I'm reading it. You want to read some of these comments, Cherie? That's a hard one. That's
hard. Many times I feel like I walk in that type of love, but get taken advantage of. As soon as they are done or showing displays of being done, why endure that? When they are done, now you can't make nobody love you back.
Right.
I can't make you love me if you don't. I can't make you love me.
Come on,
I'm talking about my part. Now, if they choose to go, let them go.
Right. That's real. That's real.
But the Bible says, as much as it depends on you, follow peace with all men. Love. So if the relationship dissolves, it won't be because of me. Period. That's what I'm saying.
What advice do you give people, Cherie? How did you, when the friends in your life, even your family members, you know, there are family members who don't even talk to each other, Cherie?
I've heard that.
I'm talking about blood. I'm talking about, listen, in the church.
Yeah.
Where's the endurance? So, Cherie, can we give before we, hey, LaShonda Curry, good to see you, sis. Can we give, how did you endure? What were some of the things you had to put in place to say, you know what, I ain't gonna, like Vanessa just said, bye, Felicia, I ain't gonna go there. How do you, I believe first, like you just said, it has to be mutual. They have to want it too. They have to want to fight with you. But can you share anything that you did to get through those difficult patches in relationship?
Where it worked out, okay?
Where it worked out.
Dissolved.
Where it worked out.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't get tired. And I promise I have asked God, Lord, have you released me from this person? You know, but sometimes he doesn't. Y'all understand this. I had to realize that a lot of times, because we got to give people grace, first of all. You got to understand that. People gave us grace. So they're going to mess up time and time again. But you just have to know why you're there, why you're in that person's life. I think that helps to know that I'm here for a reason. Even when I tried to walk away, Nate, something kept pulling me back. Something kept pulling me back. They need you. You can't go. They need you right now. You know, I have several examples of when I said I wash my hands because you know what, Nate, and I've shared some things with you. There are people who have done me wrong.
Right.
But even in the midst of that, when I said I'm done, something would happen in their life, and God said, "Go back.
Wow,
They
Cherie.
need you." So I have to yield to the Holy Spirit. I might have went kicking and screaming, but God had, I had to go back, and it's an enduring love. I still love them.
Let's read some of these comments, Cherie, if you don't mind.
Okay. Clarissa says, "Yes, I used to be a runner and literally used to jump over hurdles, but love is long suffering. It requires endurance." And that's it. It's the love. The love can't dissolve so quickly. So then you have to, if you're able to dissolve it and cut it so quickly, you have to even go back and ask yourself, was it really love?
That's true. That's true.
What was that?
Here's another comment, Cherie.
Lady Rose, I've attempted to endure, but when the other person keeps repeating, "I'm never going to change," how much does a person have to stand for? So Nate,
Yeah.
so she's trying to tough it out, but the person keeps telling her in her face, "I'm not changing."
Yeah.
What should she do?
Listen, when a person, what's the quote? When they show you who they are,
And then when they tell you,
believe it.
mm-hmm.
Love, Tony, that's right. Love is a decision. And God gives us, we talked about red flags. He gives us warning signs. And y'all, it's a very draining feeling. I'll even say this. Let me tell you how draining it is. When you're the one always checking on people.
Yeah.
And nobody reciprocates and checks on you. That's draining. So at some point, you have to understand the takers in your life and the givers in your life. And takers will drain you. And so I think all of us have to reach a point, and I'm going to say it very, very clearly, where you have to make a decision. You know, is this something I want? I'm always giving. I'm always showing my love, but they're not. So if they don't change, because the best apology, y'all, is changed behavior. I've heard that before. Yeah. The best apology you can give a person is doing better. Do right. It's draining. Yeah. I'm seeing these comments coming in. When they show you who they are, believe them the first time. All right. When they show you, believe them. That's good. Somebody say you should walk. Yeah. I mean, everybody has, Cherie, some people have a high, you're going to the dentist tomorrow. We were talking backstage and you say you need, you feel those shots. You need, some people have a high tolerance for pain. Mm-hmm. Everybody's level of endurance is different, but I still think that should be effort. That should be
absolutely. Yeah.
And that's what love, that's what's missing, I believe, in a lot of relationship in family. Mm-hmm. I'm out. Some people, you need them. They need you, but it was some mistakes made. That's not an enduring love. Let's read a few comments, Read them. I'm gonna move on.
Okay. Travis says, "I've had to learn to schedule me time. It's really me and God time to recharge, because if I don't make space, I will let everyone around me take. So that's important, to just kind of recenter and regroup your thoughts and say, okay, where am I right now? Let me get myself together, because if not, sometimes you can just be all over the place. Yeah. And so you're trying to accommodate everybody. Sometimes it's not healthy, but
it's a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Here's another comment.
She says, "You preaching now. It's draining, and it hurts to be the only one checking on others. But that's when you learn boundaries. When there are no boundaries, there's no peace."
Man, that's good. Gina Lou said, liability. Are they liabilities? And that's a good question.
Never let a liability think they're an asset.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Gail? Self-care is important. Glenda says, sometimes people need your strength to start their day. Even when you know it's going to be toxic, walk in love anyways. Try to help balance. Try to help balance. Y'all, these comments are good. I had to accept that if you can cut me off for something small, you never love me, even if it's family. And I'm speaking that right now. Family, y'all got to come together, man, and not allow a funeral to bring y'all together. Yeah. I mean, y'all got to work through some stuff. And I'm saying that. I'm not just, again, this is bigger than romance. This is life.
Yeah.
Love endures, just like Christ endured all of our stuff? Can we deal with family members that have cut each other's off for decades? I guess that's a question. How can we? Decades, 20, 20, 30 years, Sheree. How would you deal? And I guess, we mentioned, your family hadn't really had that type of tension, but some families, it's rough. In the same city, don't speak. Same city, don't visit each other. How do you deal with it? Doll, let me say this. You can only do your part. And I go back to that. You're only responsible for you. And Faith Room, I think I need to say this for everybody to hear me. Listen, when you stand before God on the day of judgment, you will only answer for your behavior.
That's it.
I will not answer for how Cherie treated me on the day of judgment, but that's God is going. You remember he said in Matthew 25, when I was hungry, you didn't feed me. When I was thirsty, you didn't give me drink. He put it on us. It's personal.
Yeah.
When your cousin lied to you, you didn't go back as a Christian and try to get it right. It's personal. So listen, you do your part so that when you stand before God, you can make your calling and election sure. And that's what I'm going to say on that. Do your part. And if people...
That's all you can do. It's your part.
Yeah. I can't make people reach back. I can't make people call me back. I can't make people text me back. I can't make them meet with me. I used to be that guy. Let's deal with it. Let's meet. Let's talk. Man, that's too stressful.
Yeah.
God, you deal with them. But I'm going to go on record and get a journal. Tried to call 10, 12, 3 p.m. Tried to meet. Keep your journal where you can look back and say, you know what? I tried. I really did, Cherie. I tried to make it work. Mm-hmm. All right, let's read Sonia.
Sonia says, I've learned to list people in my phone, as would you. Do you think you can maybe give me... Wait a minute. I've learned to list people in my phone, as would you. Do you think you can maybe give me, and I decide when I'm going to help those people that I have relationships?
Yeah, you got to retype that one, Sonia. You may be talk texting. Did you understand that, Cherie?
Did not.
Okay, we'll type text. I've learned to list people.
I rolled it off my tongue, right? So I don't know.
Okay,
maybe she lists people in her phone.
That's what she's saying.
As would you? Then some of them is, do you think you can?
Yeah. That helps her, I guess, when people call.
Okay.
She categorizes her content. I like it. Okay. Woodard said, I have the type of family where I questioned my mom if I was adopted. I moved away at 20 and never went back. I'm 57 now.
Wow.
Wow. Woodard. And there's a lot of pain and hurt, man. It hurts my entire soul to know family isn't speaking to each other, including my family. It's so draining when you spend a lot of time thinking how to get everyone back together, not just when it's a funeral. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. It's real.
We live in a day and time now when folks don't even come to funerals no more.
They won't come. Jim Bug gone. Well, no. Right. Yeah. And y'all, I think it's a good point that we remember. All right. It is enduring love. And you need to ask yourself that. And then, Cherie, let's deal with this one.
Okay.
We ain't got to stay long because we kind of dealt with this self-love piece.
Yeah. Philotia is how you pronounce that.
You better say it, girl. Say it again, Cherie.
Philotia.
You better work that tongue.
So you know I had to write it out phonetically.
I know it. Go ahead, girl. You got it.
So this is a self-love, self-compassion kind of love. It refers to self-esteem and self-care love, the matrix through which we think, we feel, and act and reflect, and it determines our relation to ourselves. So we did a whole 2 weeks or so on this. So we ain't got to tarry long here.
Yeah, self-love. Do you love you? Do you love you? And that comes with that. A few more comments, Cherie. You know these are the co-hosts.
I have family members that I love, but I don't deal with because I need to protect my peace. At some point, enough is enough, and you have to love from a distance. So I think it comes after you've tried, after you've done all you know to do, and it's still invading your peace, then you have to do what's necessary for you.
Right. You see
Because,
Barbara's comment.
because you love yourself.
Yes. She put hers in all caps, Cherie.
Okay, Miss Barbara, there comes that long handle spoon again. Here comes that. You can love them from afar and not have anything to do with them, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I can love you from afar. Yeah. You
So is
absolutely.
that an enduring love? What kind of love is that?
That's a love that says, you know what?
That's just that family love. I love you because you're so kin to me.
Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You got to know when seasons end. But I can go my separate way and still wish a person well. Want them to make it. Want them to survive.
Don't want no harm to come your way.
Want no harm.
And that's here.
Yeah, that's it. Doretha, you want to read hers? And y'all, thank you for these comments. That's what makes the faith room the faith room. Y'all get to talk. It ain't preaching. And
Doretha says, I had to back away from someone, but a sad situation brought us back together. God allowed me to sow a seed that helped them get a job. Then they were able to sow a seed that blessed me. God is an on-time God.
Yes,
he is. Sometimes you may have to step away. Let me step back for a minute. You step back, and then, at some point you may agree to reconcile.
Absolutely. That's good.
Give each other time to mature, give each other time to clear your head space. That's good.
I know a lot of stories like that. They give some space, let a person breathe, and then it came back strong. Yep. Clarissa, and then I have one more comment from Ruth.
Okay, Clarissa says, I'll suffer rejection from my mom, and it really hurts. She was not there for a time that I really needed her, but I had to forgive her because I truly love my mom. And now we're doing better in our relationship. There are still some issues, but that's my mom. I had to realize I could not ask her for something that she didn't have to give.
That's good. Absolutely.
That's good, Clarissa.
Good job. During this pandemic, I've really had to reevaluate relationships with people in my circle. I was hurt and surprised when people that I spent a lot of time with, now I don't hear from them, not unless I call them. That is hurtful, man. I'm telling you.
That's an eye-opener. Yeah.
That is. Take that one, Cherie, and then we'll move forward.
Margaret says, yes, Pastor Nate, I agree with you. It's too stressful trying to get family members together other than funerals. You reach out with calls, texts, and cards, no response. I'm letting go and letting God handle it, leaving the ball in their court. # done my part.
That's it. That's all you can do, y'all. And
so I since all of our elders in our family, my generation, we are them now because they're all gone to heaven. And so I've been trying to be the one to keep the family gatherings going. Let's keep, something on a regular basis. And I used to get stressed out because everybody wasn't responding. Some people don't like they never got the message. But this is what I learned to do. Who was that? Whoever that was. Go with the goers. I can't stress out about who don't respond. Let's go with the ones that do. So we'll have family Zoom meetings. We can still meet up once a month to go eat somewhere. Everybody might not come, but let's just go. Let's roll with who shows up.
Right.
And that, you know what? Everybody
that takes a lot of stress off, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
I don't have, yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree with this comment? I love you, but that doesn't mean I have to fool with you every week or every day. I love my time and peace more than anything in the world.
That goes back to kind of what Miss Barbara was saying, the long handle spoon, I guess. So I love you, but that doesn't mean we have to hang out. I'm there, if you ever need me, I'm here for you. I don't wish no harm on you, but if it comes at the expense of my peace, then yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna love you when you're over there, and I'm gonna be over here until we decide to reconcile.
That's good. Let's talk about agape, and we're gonna move into our new conversation for the week. Agape is the more common one, unconditional love. Mm-hmm. It's universal, selfless love for others. It's a caring for others and their needs without just focusing on myself. And that's the principle of the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. And Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Agape love is the more common love. We should love everybody. We're living in a time where agape love, if you're not my color, if you're not in my status, career-wise, we pick and choose who we love. And y'all, the Jesus kind of love is really shown in agape love. It is universal. For God so loved the world, everybody, that whosoever, everybody. God is not a respecter of persons, everybody. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He chose imperfect people because he shows he loves everybody, man. And that, y'all, the love that we receive, all right? What did Jesus say? As I have loved you, as I have forgiven you, do what? Love and forgive other people, y'all. That's it. It's tough. But that's why we got to be careful in favoritism. Cherie, I don't like favoritism. Yeah. I did a post, Terry Brown. Good to see you, man. Mr. Preacher. Terry, I did a quote. I put it on social media and it said, it said, don't just love me when you see other people love me.
Yeah. When it's popular to like me.
Yeah. Don't see some people. When they see other people embrace you, then they embrace you. Man, that's not agape love.
Come on.
Agape love says, I love you even if they don't love you. I support you even if they don't support you. Y'all, that's the type of love. Cherie, I want to ask, what type of world would we have, sis, if everybody loved unconditionally? No, I don't like what you did, but I love you.
Jesus, but I love you.
But he loved me.
Yeah.
It's a selfless love. And some of us, in Faith Room, since we your coach, this ain't personal. All 250 of y'all hear me. That listen, we got to stop being selfish and focusing only on ourselves.
Yeah.
We live in Cadrick, man. We live in a every man for himself society. It's all about what you doing and what you can do. When the last time you helped somebody up? You gave somebody encouragement. Mm-hmm. Cherie, that's a concern that I'm seeing, not just as a leader, but as a citizen in the world. There's so much hate and selfishness in the world right now.
I mean, even in the marketplace, I wouldn't call it hatred in the marketplace, but there's so much selfishness. You remember growing up where the people who owned the stores and they were fair. They, if someone it would be a fair exchange, or they give you your money back, or they wouldn't try to bust your head with how much they're charging. Now it's like everybody, they're trying to rob the consumer. They're giving you less, but charging you more. The service is not as good. Ain't nobody trying. Customer service is a thing of the past. It's just like, I'm just doing enough to get what I can get. I'm not concerned about how I make you feel as a consumer. And so it's just the way of the world now. And It's a sad condition, but that's where we are. Selfishness.
And let me say this. Here's a test. Love, agape love, is a love that's happy for other people's successes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That if you didn't get the promotion, you're happy that they did. And if they get a new home or a new house, or they come out of rehab. Cherie, we are living in a society, dog eat dog. Oh, you Denise, you taking me back to my mama now. It's a dog eat dog world. The big dog eats the little dog. Come on. Mm-hmm. Cherie, we don't even share our good news with people because some folks can't even be happy or won't be happy for the way the Lord is moving in. Agape love, y'all. We got to talk about it. Do you really love me? Huh? I love you. Don't say that if you don't mean it.
Don't mean it.
Read Vanessa, Cherie. Let's move into this new stuff. I love it.
I challenge people to focus on giving and helping others more than they think about receiving. I'm telling you, there is such a blessing to bless others. I think that's what
absolutely.
That is. Agape love is the love for others, even when it's not your turn.
Wow.
I'm pushing you. I'm in the stands cheering for you. I genuinely want you to make it. Wow. Glenda Edmond. Sometimes people get offended by your love. It sometimes depends on how their life is carried. You can't have more.
Come on. That's real. That's real. Listen, y'all, I wanna say we wanted you to have a deeper understanding of love. Erotic love. Remember these now. It's erotic. Again, some people don't love you. They don't want to, they want you sexually. Now, we talked about that from a healthy standpoint and then a standpoint that wasn't healthy.
I think
right?
the unhealthy one is lust. It's
lust.
Yeah.
That's good, Cherie.
A fake version of that love.
And we talked about how there are a lot of depressed people this morning post Thanksgiving because it was a great night, but they ain't picking up this morning.
Thanksgiving.
Hello? It's because last night was lust. Maybe it wasn't love. And then we got to deal with this whole marriage piece, you know, the love in marriage, the erotic love in marriage. All right. And then y'all, that's that filial love, affection. It ain't got nothing to do with sex. Everybody who say they love you, they don't want you in the bed. They ain't trying to get with you. All right. Stop it. You ain't that grand. We love you now, but it ain't that important. Oh, let me say this. It's not that serious. All right. And men are not funny if they say they love you. Let me just clear some of these myths up in the world. Storge love, familiar love, family love. All right. Mm-hmm. And that's why y'all listen. As crazy as you think that mama is, she gonna stay with that child and endure with that child more than anybody else.
Baby, let me tell you, a mother could have a child that's strung out for years, but at the end of the day, she gonna say, "That's still my baby."
That's still my baby.
Yes.
And that's so important to know.
Yes.
And y'all, you got to understand why she doing that. That's her child. That's his child.
That's right.
Mama, you gonna let him come in your mama? That's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes you got to do a baby boy on him. Jody, you ain't no baby no more. You gotta, you know, she had to put Jody out if you seen the movie Baby Boy. But a love.
It's tough love.
Tough love. It's a family
love. I'm trying to teach you.
Absolutely.
I love you enough to teach you.
A pragmatic love, Cherie, enduring love.
Stands the test of time.
And the test of time, y'all. We're gonna leave here knowing this today. And then Cherie's favorite word is
what I say?
I done forgot.
Philotia.
There you go, girl.
Okay.
If Cherie's professor is watching, give her some. Come on, y'all, help her out. All right, self-love. I love me. I love me. Yeah. I love me enough. My thoughts, my feelings, my action reflects the fact that I love myself. And then the unconditional love is agape love. Here's what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to move into a new discussion today, right, Cherie? We're going to be talking about love language. Love. Y'all type that in. Love language. Love language. Let me look. Love language. Type that in, everybody. Love language. For the next several days, love language. All right. Gary Chapman did a book.
Yours. Do y'all know yours?
Yeah, the 5 love languages. Gary Chapman put a great book out, but of course, this is faith room style, so we don't just take stuff and we gonna make this live. Love language. We're talking about love. We're talking about love, and so over the next few days, do you know your love language? And so here's what we're going to do today. I want to say it's very important because a love language, Cherie, deals with how we receive love from others.
Our interpretation of love, yeah.
Our interpretation of love.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's not just in romantic relationships. I think it's how we deal with our friends, how we deal with our family, and that's where we get our sense of love from, you know.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to be, Cherie. I think it's necessary because some people don't know how to receive love because they don't know their love language. And some relationships are strained because we're not understanding or respecting people's love language. And so that's what I love this quote from Gary Chapman. He said, something in our nature, Gary Chapman said, cries out to be loved by another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isolation is devastating to the human psyche. That is why solitary confinement,
Wow.
is considered the cruelest of punishments. Y'all listen.
Wow.
We all, let's be honest. I know you tough. I know you got to put up that wall and you don't want people, but there's something in all of us that wants love.
Yeah.
We want to feel an embrace. We want to feel a connection. Cherie, do you feel that you need it? I need it. I'm not embarrassed to say as a man that I want love. I want to be loved.
I need love. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know what's up.
Cool J.
Y'all,
I'm in my room. Sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience.
I don't know what's going on with her, y'all, but it's been going on since yesterday. So I don't know.
Woo!
Travis said, my love language is acts of service. Don't buy me junk to clutter my house, and don't waste my time staring into my eyes. Help me with these kids. Kidding about the kids, but that's really how I receive love.
So it is important, you guys, that we know, you may have more than one, but all of us have a primary love language, I believe. But it's not only important that I know what my love language is, I got to know the love language of the person that I'm interacting with, the love language of the person I'm in a relationship with. Look, they know, LL. They knew. Yeah. Everybody else knew what I was talking about. I don't know why you sitting up here long.
I knew it. I just... Anyway. That juice. So, Cherie, why is this subject matter important? I think since everyone loves differently, I believe this week it's vital to know what a person's expectations are.
To avoid disappointments.
And some people are frustrating you in the relationship because they ain't meeting your love language.
Yeah.
Cherie, we got to deal with this thing because tomorrow we're going to break them down, y'all. We're going to break all of them down. But
y'all probably already know what mine is based on yesterday's conversation.
What's yours?
Gifts.
And
it's not just gifts, but what that looks like is the fact that you were intentional and you thought about me. It's intentional thinking about the gift. So it's not how you tried to paint it yesterday. It is not about being materialistic. It is not about me worrying about how much it costs. For me, it's not the cost. It's the thought that you thought about me and what I like. For instance, when I was married, my husband would bring me, like, he on his way home, he would just bring me some lemon heads and red hots. I would just be grinning. You know why? Those are my favorite candies. How much that cost? $2 at the most. So it's not the cost, and it's not about being materialistic. It's for me, when I get gifts from people, the fact that you thought about what I like.
Right.
And then, but I make mistakes. Here's where I fall. I try to love people that same way, and that ain't everybody's love language.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And Cherie, it's a train wreck because I'm looking at, like Terry said, communication. It needs communication is important because a person can think they're doing the right thing. Y'all, yes. That's what I'm saying. And see, it's not, to me, y'all, if you don't know your love language, or if you have not, hear me closely, y'all, communicated your love language, somebody right now is getting on your nerves, literally. They're aggravating you crazy because you have not, if quality time is not your love language, and we're going to talk about this.
Cut that TV on. Why are we sitting here in the dark and the quiet? You know?
You got candles lit and it's making the other person uncomfortable. I don't need to see you every day.
And so if that's not communicated, then you could come across as clingy. But I'm not clingy. I just want to spend time with you. I want your undivided attention.
Communication. So y'all, do you know your love language? And we're going to talk about every one of them. We're going to take every one of them And if you don't know your love language, maybe we will help you discover your love language. And again, this ain't just about romance.
No.
Your family need to know your love language. Your friends need to know your love language. But don't expect a person to give you something that you have not communicated as a need. Well, they should just know. Well, sometimes they just don't know. You got to open your mouth and communicate.
Yeah. And I think that if you think about what disappoints you the most, that is probably an area of your love language. Where have you been hurt the most? Where have you been? So, like for me, when somebody that I love disregards my birthday, or you disregard anniversaries, what? Because I like gifts, and that means something to me. So for you to like make, because that's how I grew up. That's how we grew up at our house. Birthdays were a big deal. So now I'm trained that way. So now, since I've been grown, I've been in relationships with people where birthdays ain't nothing. It's just another day. No. I need you to make a big deal about my birthday. I need gifts and such. Yeah. But if so if that bothers you, then you're probably gifts. Nate, I can remember also when I was married, I would come home, then when it's time get in the bed, he's like, did you notice the yard?
Wow.
I didn't, because in my mind, that's just what you're supposed to, you're supposed to do that. But because his thing was acts of service, that meant something to him, but I didn't really pay attention to it. And so I had to become more intentional. When you did the yard, I got to say something.
That's good.
Words of affirmation. The yard looks great. Things like that. So you got to pay attention.
Will your love language change with growth? Mia asked that question. And your love language. Yeah. Anybody in here could say that your love language changed over time? It changed with growth? And I think that's a great question, Mia. I like what Jerica said. My husband's love language is quality time, and that's not hers. Mm-hmm. I truly have to go beyond myself to meet his love. That's right. And that's the thing, y'all. If it's understood, Gail, there has to be some compromise.
Yeah. Sometimes it might make you uncomfortable. You're going to have to sit there with the TV off, staring in their eyes. Can we turn TV on just a little bit?
Like, I need some noise.
Yeah.
Homeboy trying to set the mood, and you be like, this is really not what I want.
Like, and some people, what is it? Physical touch?
Yeah. A husband should love his wife as Christ loved the church to the point of death, giving up his life. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And let me say, giving up your life means giving up not maybe a physical death, but giving up the stuff you like. Sometimes you won't get to do everything you like because now somebody else is involved in the equation.
Yeah. I went from gifts to words of affirmation. Okay. So Mia, here's a brother, Kelsey, said he went from gifts to now it's more important for him.
Words of affirmation have moved up.
It has moved up on his life. Candace say she's agreeing with you. Quality time. And then Cherie, we'll talk about this week. Physical touch is another one that's a hard one for people. They don't. So public,
people like holding hands and touching and
what is it? Public display of affection.
PDA, yeah.
When you're in public, they grabbing your hand. I remember my cousin used to say all the time, his hands be sweaty. I can't be dealing with no sweaty hands. Yeah, so it's just, but it has to be, and that can be, y'all, let me say this. At some point, and I'm gonna close on this because I don't want to get too much into the show for tomorrow. At some point, you gotta chop it up as, you know what, I may not be compatible with this person.
Wow.
See, y'all, they can be sexy, fine, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, let me be more political correct. They can have all of the credentials. They meet your criteria as far as income, gainfully employed. But there are some things that just don't align. It's just, they're not bad people. It's just compatibility. You got to make up your mind if you're going to work through that, or y'all listen, you just got to make the decision that this is just, listen, I wish you the, but I just don't fit you.
So you would measure compatibility based on the love language, or so would it be the fact that I'm just not willing to do that for you?
The love language that's expressed, that the person is not willing to compromise and give that individual, that is the lack of, it's number one, it's selfish, but number two, it could just be, you know what, that person, that's just not them. They just don't like to spend all that time together. They don't like physical touch like that. That don't mean they don't like sex. I just don't like you rubbing on me while I'm trying to watch the movie. I don't like that. I've seen it out in public where people have moved their hands or just kind of.
Well, okay, so that you don't have to rub on me, but if that's mine, if mine is physical touch, can you touch me? Can you hold my hand?
It should be a compromise, but so, if they don't meet it, now you got to chop it up. This person just don't fit my life.
It's taking too much out of me. I can't do
it. And I think we are in relationships. We're not happy. We're not being fulfilled. They're not meeting our needs and expectations. And we got to have the conversation.
Yeah.
We're not having the conversation, and we got to have it. So that's what we're going to do in this faith room. We're going to have the conversation. And let's say I can't deal with a cheapskate. See, look, you got to find out who you want to be with. You know, it's just very important. It's good to know the love language, but expectations be known as well. Teresa, I agree. I'm just saying we don't communicate our expectations and our needs. But when we do, Teresa, and that need and expectation, there's no effort to meet it. There's no effort to compromise. Now you got a deeper situation. Because, Cherie, you do know people are in relationships because it's a good business move. I ain't happy, I ain't compatible, but it's what it is. So we're going to deal with it this week. Any questions for us before we go? Any questions? What the book say?
Okay, I like that.
I don't like that. That should be established from the jump. This is my introduction. Hello. And I'll say it again. We have to deal with the tough conversations on the front end. We used to say they moving too fast. Why you want to know that right now? Because listen, I don't need to waste my time. You don't need to waste your time. What is your expectation? Even in the family, have the family meeting. That's just very important. Buck, I think that's real good and right to the point.
But right? I think that also with love language, I think some of it comes with just paying attention.
I agree, Cherie.
You know?
I agree. Pastor Cedric Mann said, when you are in a foreign country, you must learn the language in Jesus.
It's on you to learn.
Come on, Cedric.
Everything ain't got to be spoken. Some stuff we just got to pay attention. And I think, again, because of the world in which we live, people ain't got time to pay attention no more. You just tell me what it is. Just tell me what. No, that takes the joy out of the relationship. I got to tell you everything. You just all you're doing now is plugging in. Pay attention.
Cherie, do you believe that there is a time in relationship? Kadri, do you see that wheel? That you have to draw the line. If you ain't willing to learn the language.
If you're not willing, don't string me along. You going over there when they speak in Spanish 101 because you don't want to learn nothing else.
That's good. That's a good nugget right there, boy. That's a good nugget right there. Now we all know for real what's love got to do with it. Everything. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I love you. Cherie has a dental procedure tomorrow. So I'm riding solo.
I'll be in the morning. Now you on your own after tomorrow.
So we're going to deal with tomorrow. We're going to deal with words of affirmation, Cherie. And y'all listen, I love Gary Chapman, but I put a little Nate in some stuff because they're authors. They have their opinions. Cherie has her opinion. I have mine. So we're not just going We're not just taking a book and just taking sections and putting it in the knot. We don't roll that way. We put thought into it, and we have different opinions about it, about certain love languages. So, Cherie, it was a great show today. I think we set it up well. I think we're doing what we wanted to do in 2022. More education, more word, more challenging topics.
Yes.
And that's what we want to do. So we're not in here, y'all, just for this pep rally. Let's go, let's go. And there's no challenge and there's no change. So 230 you are still live on Friday. Everybody's asking to give at least a $10 seed. If you have not sown and you want to sow to the Faith Room, you can do that. The Faith Room 1. Cherie, we are headed to Las Vegas. 30 slots, y'all. Listen, I want to go on and do this. I want to go on and get those 30 slots.
You still got 30 slots?
Yes, we do. 30 slots.
Okay.
30 slots left. It was more than 30 when that
30 last week, wasn't it?
It was more.
Have you checked the numbers?
Yeah, it's 30 slots.
Okay.
Here, Pastor Nate, 30 slots. Get a slot today. All right. Woodard, so 100. Bless you, man. Woodard,
bless you.
Yeah, 30 slots. Now, y'all know when it hits 0, we can't do nothing else. You ain't going to let me bring nobody. If it's 30, that's it. Because we're going to be at capacity. Right now, y'all, we got a full house, or close to a full house. But with this pandemic, we want to be responsible. And I think that's one of the best things we could do for this conference. We want to be responsible.
Kelsey is asking to share the registration information.
Okay. I'm not Cherie.
You have that? Oh, it's www.thefaithroom.com.
Yep, let me put it up. Y'all type that in the comments. Y'all be Cherie today, because Cherie have this stuff on her screen. Y'all type it in. www.
Woodardology says bring it to Arkansas. Woodard, you in Arkansas?
Woodard, yeah.
Okay.
They're going to be hitting them slots once we get there too. Ain't Travis?
How much is registration right now? At it's $125 now.
25. Thank you. Thank you so much. And y'all know we grown. Y'all grown. We coming for the conference. So Cherie, Oris, Cadrick, we're going to be in our room praying most of the day. But y'all have fun.
I would like for you to not speak for me. That's what I'd like.
We're going to be on it. So y'all don't come looking for Cherie in Vegas. She's going to be in her room praying. All right? With all her sweatshirts laid out on the bed. So y'all don't look for her. All right. All right. Kelsey, www.thefaithroom.com. Yeah. That's it. Y'all don't worry. She talking noise now, but y'all ain't gonna see her because we got her. We got her.
Who got me?
We got you. She gonna be in her room. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever's clever, sir. I'm rolling with you. Whatever you say.
Yeah. All right. That's it, y'all. I'm excited, man. Uncle Charlie Wilson is going to be in town. I may have to drop by. Yeah, a lot of people already have tickets to Uncle Charlie. The conference
will be over by then. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Uncle Charlie, Auntie Bessie, Uncle Brian, whoever. The conference is over.
Y'all, turn up. Turn up.
But here's the thing, Nate. We have the logistics of the meetup is not taking up your day because, again, we understand we're in Vegas. So we're gonna do our stuff and we're gonna be dismissed.
Yep.
And we'll come back together the next day. So have fun. Plan to have fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like a family reunion.
Let your hair down, man.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it, Cash. He will be moving in single. See, I ain't got my crew in here to help me. But y'all, we want to meet y'all. We are excited about the conference. So go to the website, www.thefaithroom.com. And you can get all the information Monday.
What time will it start daily?
Yeah, we'll have all that stuff for you. But it's going to be great. Thursday, 6 o'clock. We're going to register Friday. Boom, boom. We got Pastor Eric Alexander preaching Saturday. Cherie's going to be leading worship. So y'all going to see Cherie in another element of setting the atmosphere. And she can definitely do that. So we're excited, man. We're going to have a live. So the topic we're going to deal with we'll let you know that, but it's going to be live. People are going to be sending in questions. It's just going to be good stuff, y'all. So Cherie, you want to pray us out today? Y'all have a great day. It's a short life, y'all. Enjoy it to the fullest. Live it.
Please do.
Come on, guys. Laugh if you can. Every now and then, find a reason to laugh. But we love you. We thank you for trusting us with your time and your life. Cherie, pray for us, my sister.
Most certainly. Father, we thank you for this time. We thank you, Lord God, for the fellowship. We thank you, Lord, for the discussion and the dialogue. We thank you for answers, God. We thank you for clarity so that we can live our best life for you. Now, Father, we ask that as we go from this place, that we don't leave your presence. We ask, God, that you would be with us. Go before us, God. Make successful and easy our way. We thank you for healing sick bodies, sick minds, God, and healing broken spirits, because you can do it and we trust you. So, Lord, we ask now that you would do what you do, even in this moment, in every situation, and that is be God. We give you free reins now to have your way in and through us. Lord, we love you so much, and we give your name the glory, honor, and praise. It's in Jesus Christ's name we pray, and we count this prayer answered by faith. Amen, and thank God.
Cherie, you see that?
Can you have a praise and worship conference? I used to do one every year. I guess I need to get back to it.
That's it.
Thank you for that.
All right. Love y'all, man. Take care. Tomorrow, we're going to dive into each of these languages to make sure that you understand yours. Have a great day, y'all. We'll see you in the morning. Lord will. Peace.
Bye.